Hello, this is Onyx Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing a full moon message for Capricorn. So thank you guys so much for being here. I do really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and see what we have for Capricorn. All right, so you guys have full moon in Cancer, let your fears dissolve, and bottom of the deck is new moon in Virgo, trust it all will be well. This is beautiful. That's like the perfect that's the perfect combination for any type of situation. So let's go ahead and see. Let's see. Full moon in Cancer. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. I do really appreciate it. All right. So today, this full moon in Gemini. Let your fears dissolve, okay? So fear and neediness may now be at play. Fear is debilitating, while neediness isn't usually very attractive. Acting out of fear is a risky response, so if you dwell on your insecurities, what you'll manifest is an extension of those insecurities. The reason why we should face our fears is that in doing so, they often simply dissolve. If we don't face them, they can influence us to act in ways we otherwise wouldn't, which means we can end up manifesting the very thing that we're hoping to avoid. To see off the fear that's in you, face it right now. So, manifesting balance. Find a balance between Cancer's oversensitivity and Capricorn's coolness. Manifesting mindset. Facing your fears and working out where they came from will point you in the right direction and get you into the right mindset. So, this is what I'm getting. So there may be some type of situation that you are in right now that you are trying to figure out. I don't know. It's almost like you may be afraid of a situation. You may be afraid of like the outcome. So some of you in the process of waiting for an outcome, maybe like, okay, let me reach out again, or let me say this again. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to wait for this, so let me do this. So it's just saying, like, again, try to be weary of like doing too much right now. And also, again, like the King or Queen of Cups, the King of Cups energy is cool, calm, collected. And again, that's where that sister sign, Capricorn, the balance, finding the balance between Capricorn and Scorpio's energy is going to be important. I feel like if you are overthinking right now, or if you're kind of like, okay, this is too good to be true, or, you know, this may happen, so let me just do this instead, just to kind of like protect myself in case something didn't happen, in case something doesn't happen the way I want it to. I feel like hydration could be very important with the Ace of Cups, for one. Yeah, there's something about balancing your feelings and emotions. I also feel like, again, like what the book says, like if there's something that you're fearful of, what is a worst case scenario, right? So for instance, if you're waiting for some good news, you're waiting for communication, you're waiting for a specific date for something, right? Think about what you could do to mitigate the fear. Okay, so let me try to give you guys an example. Yeah, so if you think that like a relationship, a friendship, a partnership, something won't work out, and then basically you'll be back at square one, or like, what if this happens, or what if that happens? What if we break up? What if I don't succeed? What if I don't have anyone to help me? What if I don't have anyone to work with me? What if I, you know, all these fears, again, tied to your emotions. If blank, blank, blank doesn't happen, then what would I do? This is where the Capricorn side comes back in. So I do feel that, for example, what if my relationship doesn't work out? What if this job opportunity doesn't work out? What if this partnership doesn't work out? Well, if it doesn't work out, I'm going to take a deep breath and I'm going to have a backup. If it doesn't work out, then I could essentially blank, 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 blank. Like, really think about your backup options, because I feel like it's your mind. It's like your mind playing tricks on you, essentially, in a situation, okay? So the interesting thing is, trust that all will be well. So we're just saying it's gonna be okay. I want to look a little deeper into this for you guys, though. God, you guys are having all cups. Like, that's crazy. So again, this may be an emotional day for you guys. It's midnight, or it's actually 12:30 today on June 11th. So you guys are gonna see this a little later in the day. But yeah, if you're having an emotional day or an emotional week, really try to, like, for some of you guys, playing or being around like the youth or lighthearted people where you don't have to be super serious could be important. Like I said, staying hydrated is going to be important. But again, even if you have to write it out, if blank, blank, blank happens, I have my option A, I have my backup plan B, I have this C, I have D. Like, kind of like actualize what this will look like if your biggest fears came true, which they're not. Okay. And also, I always am big on affirmations, but that's just me. Like, kind of just speaking the things that you want to come true versus overthinking the things that you think might go wrong. Okay. So again, you guys have let your fears dissolve, face your fears. And again, make a list to see, okay, if this doesn't happen, then blank, blank, blank. But definitely try not to make any emotional decisions based on your fears. Like, oh, they haven't reached back out yet, so I'm going to text again. Or I'm going to just say, never mind, and see what they say. Or I'm just going to, like, really try to just ground yourself today. More than anything, today and the rest of this week. Because something works out way better than you expected to, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify new moon and Virgo. So, trust that all will be well. So sometimes we want everything to happen yesterday, but the divine timing is a real thing. Sometimes we need more pieces of a jigsaw to fall into place before we can get what we want. Slowing down now is the key for you to get what you want. So take your time and allow events to unfold. See what you can do for others as a really quick and easy way to distract yourself and to boost your good karma while you wait for your dreams to manifest. There's a reason why you pulled this card, so make sure you pay attention. Manifesting focus. This card is especially good sign for matters related to a job or health situation. Manifesting mindset. Go out your way to help someone. Helping boost karma. Be reliable. Don't overthink things and be modest. So again, you guys, I do feel like if you're waiting for something, if there's a delay in something, if you're like, what the heck is happening? It's literally happening for a reason. It's happening for a reason. Why is that? Four of Wands. Because you're going to be stable. You're going to be secure. You're going to be, there's some type of partnership or something that's happening here, that there's something that needs to happen first before everything else happens. Now, again, it's always interesting doing these readings because it's like, it's fun for me and I love it. I'm sure you guys can tell I just love doing this so much. But like, and I love connecting with each one of you guys to comment and are on Patreon and all of these things and buy readings. Like, I love that. It's interesting to me when I do readings for you guys, even especially the month ahead readings. And it's like some things are, what's the word? It's not omnious. Hold on. Let's see. What is the word? It's not ominous, giving the impression that something is bad or unpleasant. It's like it kind of gives that vibe, right? But then I say, like, it's a good thing, right? It's auspicious. Okay, so conducive to success and favorable, right? Because that's what 4 of Wands. Stable, ceremony, successful home. Like, you just have the things that you're worried about, you're gonna be just fine. And for a lot of you, the next 4 days could be important. Like, maybe you get a confirmation. Let's see, 4 days from today is Sunday. So maybe beginning next week, you get a really good confirmation that things are just going to be okay. Like, they're going to be more than okay. And then the 9 of Swords reversed. Like I said, this too shall pass. So whatever you are worried about, I'm telling you, fill up your time, again, doing things, I guess, for other people. I don't know why this is coming to my head, but I was on TikTok like a couple weeks ago. And, there was this thing where you can help blind people find things, right? And it video called you. Like, there's some type of app. I'm not sure what it's called. I have no idea. I can probably find it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, little things like that. Like, what can you do to help people? What can you do to be lighthearted, right? How can you take care of yourself while you're waiting for something? And like I said, it's funny when I do these readings and I'm like, oh no, it's going to be the 4 of Wands. Trust that all will be well. That's like literally what you don't see. Then you guys have the 4 of Wands and the 9 of Swords reversed, which is good. Coming out of overthinking, coming out of being anxious about something. There's something that needs to happen first before you get the answer that you want. I don't know why. Okay, it could be related to anything 4 of Wands. Home, job, relationships, stability, family. There's something like that that's happening first, and I feel like it's just going to make sense later. Okay, so again, this is a good time for you guys to kind of like test out where you can what is it? It's called going to war on yourself. So like, there's this book, it's The Art of War, and the first chapter, I think, talks about going to war on yourself. It says that we're very complacent people, or we can become very complacent people. We're used to our same job, our same friends, our same dynamic, our same schedule, and then something happens, whether health-wise, family-wise, financially, legally, something happens, and then we're literally like freaking out because our dynamic that we were in shifts and everything is just like flipped upside down. So then we're having to basically, and I'm putting this in my own words essentially, but go through our normal schedule while having something hanging over our head, while not necessarily having the final outcome. We have to wait for something. Okay, we got to wait until this is resolved, that kind of thing, right? Which is kind of what's happening here. And it's like, instead of sitting in this Ace of Cups reverse, King or Queen of Cups reverse, Knight of Cups reverse, 2 of Cups, whatever, Page of Cups reverse, instead of sitting in the opposite energies of this card, of these cards, this would be a great time to say, okay, when I'm stressed, when I'm stressed, when I'm waiting for an answer, when I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, what do I do? Well, I stop taking care of myself, or I stop being as hydrated, or, you know, I overwork, or I'm kind of pull back from talking to other people and answering the phone, or maybe I start thinking about all the worst possible case scenarios. Like really think about it like that, because I feel like it could be very helpful to kind of shift your brain on what you do when you're really stressed, so that you can better prepare mentally, emotionally, spiritually to handle adversity. Okay? So that is what I have for you guys. I do really hope this was helpful. As always, feel free to join us on Patreon. I post the extended and exclusive readings there. You have access to all of the readings there, so feel free to check that out, okay? But thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you so much for watching.